Hummingbird. Hummingbird. How you doing, girl? Mm-mm. Snoop, what are you doing, man? So. Monday morning. It's Monday morning. Monday. Hey, Weezy Bat. How you doing? How you doing? What up, Detroit? What up, GB? Oh my God, I got some serious acid reflux going on right now. Can't take it. Hey, Nikki D. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? It's actually pretty shitty. Hey, Butterfly Kisses. Why can't I open this? It's child-proof. It's Liana-proof, too. Fuck. There we go. Why do they only put 14 tablets in this bottle? Why? My head hurts. Girl, I had the worst headache I've had in probably years on Saturday morning. I woke up with it. I had it all day. I had it all night. It never fully went away. I took Advil. I took, I don't know. I took Advil. I took aspirin, and then I took Tylenol. Okay. And none of it helped. None of it. It was just one of those headaches that just was persistent. I don't want to call it a migraine because to me, when I used to get migraines, they were fucking intense. Like I was throwing up. I was sick as a dog. So no offense, Snoop. No offense. Come on, Snoop. Oh, what the fuck is all over your face, bruh? What is that? Ew. Is that hair? I don't know what he's got going on. All right. He wants me to crack. I feel like I need to smoke crack after this weekend, Laura. I might just start. Might just fucking start. So you know how you wake up Monday morning? I don't know how everybody else wakes up. I wake up and let me just give my dog. Oh, you know what he has hanging on him? A spider web. That's what he has. One of my spider web things. So you know you to wake up Monday morning. In my house, this is how it goes. You know, I get my son on the bus and then you just like kind of think it's all quiet in my house for once. Because, you know, during the weekend, it's a little loud here. Hold on, let me just feed Snoop. I forgot to feed him. So that's what happens. You know, you wake up and you just kind of collect your thoughts because it's the first moment of silence that you get all weekend. You're like, ah. And I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, what the fuck happened this weekend? You know? So you go through like a little recap in your brain. So like, that's what I was doing today. I was like, let me go back through the whole entire weekend, okay? Like, I was pretty lazy this weekend. Not gonna lie, you know, Saturday I wasn't feeling well, so I had that headache, so I was laying around. And then Saturday night was when I went on Laura's panel, and that was fun. That was fun. And then yesterday I was in Alicia's chat, Science Girl, for those of you guys don't know her name. You know, I really hope she left that video up because it was a really, really good video. She said a lot of really good things. She was basically trying to talk sense into people, but you know, that is something that is kind of missing around here. She was talking to Tracy, you know, and I don't really even want to address Tracy because what she did the other night was just gross. You know, and of course there's a group of people that look at it and think that me and John are the fucking animals, we're the horrible people, you know, we're the bad guys because we sat there and fought with her. In fact, I saw Nenny make a comment yesterday in Science Girls chat, and I was like, Nenny, listen, I have nothing personally against Nenny. Like, I really don't. I actually really like Nenny. I always did since Nenny was in my first live, I believe, and her and Hacky Ma'am, and I always liked Nenny. So is it disappointing to see that Nenny's kind of doing some of the things she's doing now? Yeah, but this comment that she left yesterday, I was just kind of like, Nenny, really? Like, she was basically blaming us for allowing Tracy to stay on panel drunk. And I'm like, Nenny, first off, Tracy she vehemently denied that she was drunk several times on the panel. So there goes that. But and that's a lot of those people over there. That's how things go. It's like, well, she's drunk. No, she's not drunk. She's drunk when we can make a good point about it, when she's, but she's not drunk. She wasn't drunk. So which one is it? Because it can't be both. It's either she was shit-faced or she wasn't. Or maybe she was buzzed, I mean, was she annihilated that night? No. I've seen people like falling on their faces. I mean, but she was definitely had a couple of drinks in her. And of course that becomes the issue. Everybody's like, oh, why can't she drink? She's a grown adult. Nobody had a problem with Tracy's drinking at all. I don't care personally, like, hey, you're a grown ass adult. You want to have a couple of drinks. You were at a fucking wedding. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. What was strange to me, what I had a problem with, was that she was sitting in her fucking car. So she was sitting in her car with the lights and everything on. And I'm just telling you guys this. It concerned me. No matter what anybody wants to say, she's sitting in the car with the lights on, and you could get arrested for that. Just sitting in a car with the fucking lights on, with the key in the ignition, because that shows intent to drive while you're drunk. So my friend that I used to work with, he got arrested for that. The guy like disappeared from work one day. We were all like, where's Renee? Yeah, his name was Renee. It was a guy. We were like, where's Renee? Like, haven't seen him. He didn't show up for work for like a few days. Nobody knew where he was. Nobody heard from him. And about, I think it was like a week later, he came back and told us the story that he got in a fight with his wife. He went outside to sit in his car in front of their apartment. He was in the street, in the driveway. In the street, where they were parked. And it was cold out. It was during the winter. So he had his car started. And I think he had fallen asleep at some point too. And then a police officer came up and he got a DWI. And he was a fucking citizen. He got deported from fucking the country. I mean, it was like a whole big thing, but because he wasn't originally from here. But that was a obvious concern, because she couldn't make up her mind of where she was. First she was home, then she was at the reception place. Nobody knew that this wedding was taking place at her niece's house or whoever the fuck's house. So I know a lot of people were upset by some of the things that Tracy said to me. I don't really take offense to it, because look at her. I mean, she's not a happy person. She's not happy about her life. So she was, she's basically just kind of showing her ass there about what she envies in other people. You always have to remember, when people say shit like that to you, there's a reason for it. I mean, she picked on my marriage, my fucking, maybe the one thing she might not be envious of is my teeth, because who would be? But she was, my marriage, my fucking, my job, well, or the fact that I sit home. What else? I mean, she just went through the fucking gamut of my life, so she's been clearly watching me. I mean, she even had to mention my tits a couple of times, which was a little fucking uncomfortable and weird, but clearly, that's another thing she's been, keeping an eye on there. It's a little strange. I mean, I don't know what she wants me to wear during the summer. I mean, it's fucking hot. And Tracy, like, I don't know what do you wear during the summer? I wear tank tops. Sorry for wearing tank tops when it's hot out, Tracy. I mean, I'm sorry, that's so offensive. And here's the thing. You don't have to watch my channel and see my tits hanging out, Tracy. You don't have to do that. But the best part was when she accused me of having breast implants. Breast implants. Really, Tracy? Okay. But again, I just thought it was fucking hilarious. So she just showed her ass, and she had I really thought she would redeem herself, or at least try to redeem herself yesterday. But no, nope. That motherfucker, listen, embarrassment and humility, right, humbles people. When you do something stupid, usually, most people who have humility, they'll come out and say, I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I remember making a live the next day after I had said something fucked up to somebody on here because I was embarrassed, of my actions. I was embarrassed. So I was like, oh my God, Laura's almost 2,000 subs. Yes, please sub on her third channel. It was pretty fucking entertaining. So, I was like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm embarrassed. Let me, go live and fucking humble myself. But she clearly doesn't know what that is and didn't see anything wrong in her behavior that night. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Nothing wrong with having a couple of drinks, but to sit there, thank you, Detroit. To sit there and I don't know, you're at your family's house, like, oh yeah, she attacked my family. That's right. Everything. Damn, she really went through everything. The one thing she didn't attack was my son. And ironically enough, now Tracy was in Science Girls chat lying yesterday, telling her that I attacked her son. I attacked her son. I'm like, Tracy, play me the clip where I attacked your son, please. So, of course, Tracy took something that I said about Laura's kids, and I don't know, her guilty conscience, maybe, I don't think about Tracy's son, whether she likes to think that or not. I wasn't even thinking about her son, but, Tracy's sitting there going, Disney money, honey. And I'm like, wow, Tracy, that's fucked up. Like, Laura's trying to do something good for her kids so they don't grow up to be fucked up assholes. Like, not thinking of her son. But of course, Tracy took it that I was saying something negative about her son. And I really wasn't. Like, I didn't even think about her fucking son. Because contrary to, see, that goes to show where her brain's at, though, is because Tracy is thinking like that. Tracy is thinking, when she fights with people, how low can I go? What can I attack next? What part of their lives, their personal lives? I don't do that, Tracy. I wasn't even thinking of your fucking kid. But I don't care. Not to be an asshole. I don't care about your son. I just don't think about him. So I don't know him. I don't think about him. And that's it. So then when that didn't work in Science Girls chat yesterday, Tracy then continued to try to say that I was, what was it? Oh, mega mobster. You said something about my son weeks ago. What? What, Tracy? Really? So I was like, okay, where's the proof of that, Tracy? And then she starts just saying back to me, make a mobster, prove it. Because that's all she could fucking say. Prove it. Prove it. So I was like, I don't even know. She says that I said something like, go take care of your son. Okay, let's just say I did say that. I don't remember saying that, but let's just say I did, okay? Let's just say that that's what I said. Go take care of your son. I might have said it. I don't remember, but it's possible, right? Even if I said, Tracy, go take care of your son, let's really break that down. Is that offensive? Like, Tracy, go focus on your son, instead of obsessing over Laura every day. I don't know. Your son was in town. Somebody wrote that her son was in town. Maybe that's when I said it. So even if, did that warrant the fucking personal shit she said about my husband, my fucking, my family, my tits, my hair, my teeth, and all the other shit? Nope. And please don't get me wrong. I do not need a fucking apology from Tracy. I do not need a fucking apology from this woman because I know it's not going to be sincere. Because if she was going to apologize, she would have done it the day after that happened. And she clearly cannot fucking humble herself at all. So sorry to hear that, Tracy. You're sad. In the UK, if you just sat in your car with the keys in your... Thank you. Same here, Shaz. Same here, at least in New York. What up, big heck? And then to be even more disgusting, forget what she even said to me, because that's not even important. What she said to John was horrifying. Horrifying. And she's so, yesterday really showed her shame, how angry she is about it. She's ashamed of herself. It's obvious, because what do you do? What do you do when you fuck up and say some racist shit? Oh, here's a good idea. Why don't I start posting other people's stuff and make them look racist? And talking about other people, let me start pointing the finger at everybody else. That's a good idea, Tracy. That's like what my son does. I swear to God, my 7-year-old son does that. My 7-year-old son does that, Tracy. He's 7. His fucking brain, that's how his brain works. And your brain is pretty much the same, because when my son gets in trouble, right? Like, let's just say we're at hockey and I'll hear like, oh, somebody, whatever, threw something in the locker room. Jesse did this. My son will be like, no, it was this one. It was this one. He always points the finger at somebody else all the time. All the time. It's never him. I'm like, okay, buddy. Sure. It's not you, right? It's always everybody else. You just happen to be caught in the middle of trouble all the time, right? Like, he points the finger. Why? Because of shame. Because he's ashamed. And Tracy does the same thing. She points the finger at other people because she's ashamed of her own behavior. So, but go nuts saying accent shamed. I didn't accent shame her. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, but yeah, she points the finger at other people. So she posted a comment that I made 2 years ago. 2 years ago. She takes a comment that I posted. Bye, Nikki. Have a good day. She takes up a comment that I posted. She was kind of funny, I won't lie. Yeah, well, that I don't know. I didn't find what she said to John funny, but yeah, it's not. I was laughing at her, not with her. But anyway, she took a comment that I had posted 2 years ago. Now, this comment was taken completely out of context. Tracy doesn't realize that the comment was left on a person's video, a black man's video. So yeah, Tracy, I was being racist on a black man's video. This is while me and John Crimes didn't like each other. And the guy in the video was basically saying something about how John jumped over from, I don't know, one community to the other, to the white people's community, and, saying like the true crime. So I was like, I joked around and said, yeah, and we were like throwing back to his people. Like, you had to see the video for my comment to kind of make sense, but it wasn't fucking racist at all. Okay. I could see how if it was isolated by itself, it could be racist, but it really wasn't. It wasn't a racist comment. I wasn't saying, anything like Tracy said, like, go steal hubcaps, or did you steal any hubcaps, John? Yeah, that's kind of fucking racist, because you're insinuating that because John's black, Tracy, he steals things. Let me tell you something about John. I don't know if Tracy knew this. John actually served in our military. Oh, Tracy, that's way more than you've fucking done, right? You've never done shit except sit in a casino and deal cards and sit around and go, my arms don't work, but I'm going to try to get Social Security. Well, you kind of fucked that one up. Not Social Security, disability. When she's talking yesterday, I took down tables. I was building forts. I was fucking doing this. I mean, really? Taking lights down? Damn, for somebody who can't lift their arms, you sure fucking do a lot of work, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I won't even go there, even though I already did. She's a joke. She's a fucking joke. Yeah, big heck. Tracy, the truth. That name. Girl, please. You are doing the truth, the actual truth, a fucking huge disservice. Your name's an oxymoron, Tracy. Change it. Disgusting what this woman does, and calls herself the truth. Fuck. I just kicked the fucking skateboard ramp. What do you call it? The light truth might have been better for her. Maybe she could go back to that, because that's like, she kind of tells the truth, kind of sometimes, where she takes a little bit of the truth, but the truth, like as if you are the truth and you represent it, is fucking, dude. Nope. You're pretty much the false at this point. But anyway, so yeah. So the fuck was I saying? Her racist comments, right? So she took my comment and she posted that. Now Tracy has posted this several times on her community post. I thought it was only one other time, but she actually admitted yesterday. Yeah, more like the doof, exactly. She actually admitted yesterday to posting it several times. So I didn't know that because I don't pay attention to her stupid ass, but normally. But yeah. So that happened. So she did that, and then of course she went live, and I went to go actually comment on it, and poof, I was like, what the fuck? I went to go comment on it, the post that she made, and it was gone. It was gone. She deleted it because there was about 5 comments under there that were like totally not in favor of her, and maybe 1 comment in favor of her. And so of course, let me hide that shit so I look stupid. So she deleted the post. Good job, Tracy. Good job. Good job. So, yeah. Oh, big heck. I got some acid reflux right now too, and it's pretty painful. But anyway, yeah. So that was that. Maybe she could do well against one of you, but both of you, she was double clowned. She tried. Yeah, I'll give her an E for effort. I definitely will. But she looked like an asshole that night. I don't care. Her little buddies, her little fucking Patreons and followers could all sit there and pump her ass up and tell her she did such a great job. But she looked like a total fucking douche that night. And a racist douche. So good. Congratulations. You played yourself, Tracy. You look like an idiot. You really do. You really fucking do. Ugh. Like, you ever have embarrassment for somebody else? Oh, one more thing I have to clear up about that. Because I don't want to give Tracy too much attention because we know she loves it. People are like, oh, Makeup Mobster told her to drive home drunk. Okay. That is bullshit. First of all, I the whole time kept telling Tracy, if you guys go back and listen, Tracy, get out of the car. Tracy, I'll PayPal you money and send you money to get an Uber. Tracy, I'll do this. Tracy, I'll do that. Please just don't drive. Get out of your car, Tracy. I must have said it 100 times. At the very, very end, I think when she was getting off and she said something rude to me, I said, yeah, Tracy, go drive your car. Like that. Go drive drunk or some shit like that. But, that was after, she attacked my whole entire fucking family. Did I mean it? No. Because the whole night I kept saying, Tracy, if you need a ride home, if you need an Uber, I'll fucking PayPal you. People in the chat were offering. We were trying to make sure that she was safe and she had gotten to where she was going or whatever the fuck, or wherever she was, So, I'm happy to hear that she didn't drive drunk. That's great news. But I wish she didn't live drunk either, but whatever. That was her choice. Like, Tracy, the internet's forever. That's why I say don't drink and live. Don't drink and live because that shit's going to be remembered forever. If you make an asshole out of yourself. I'm not saying everybody that's drinks and goes live as an asshole, but hey, Jennifer G, how you doing, girl? To be fair, she said from the start she wasn't driving, was just sitting in a car. Debbie, she kept she wasn't really clear on where she was. We didn't know if she was driving or not while she was there because she said she was home. And then, she said she was at the reception. And then 5 minutes later, she was like, what's up, Trisha? She was like, oh no, I'm not at the reception. Like, she was like fucking all over the place, So we didn't know if she had driven. Nobody knew. So we were hoping she wasn't driving. It took us questioning her for quite a while until we finally got a straight answer. And we still didn't get a straight answer because the next day she's like, oh, I was at my whoever's house. She told us that she was at a reception hall. So I don't know. We were just looking out for her. Really. So she's the one who made it look like she was drinking and driving, not us. She was clear. She said, I'm not driving. Well, yeah, she was eventually. we knew she wasn't driving at that moment, Debbie Lou Who, but we don't know what she did when she hung up with us, you know, when she got off the live. So, I mean, to be fair, just to be fair, she was a fucking asshole. That's pretty much, you know, I'm glad she wasn't drinking and driving. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, at the end of the day, she wasn't. Sorry, I'm just cleaning her cup out. At the end of the day, I'm glad to hear that she didn't drive. That's great. But, you know, she didn't do herself any favors that day. I don't think I'll ever look at Tracy the same after that night, which, whatever. Now, hold on a second. Now, the next thing I want to say, okay, forget Tracy. Mario, you've never done that before. Streaming drunk. There goes well. Yeah, but Mario, you were never that bad. You weren't streaming either, but I don't see a problem if everybody's having a good time and laughing, you know, drinking and living. Like, that's cool. But, you know, once you get like belligerent like that, that's not, it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. But the other thing I want to say is, I don't know if she's in here. She's probably not in here. Lee, I don't know if you guys even know who this is. Lee RD, she's a subscriber of mine. So she went up on panel the other night with Tiffany. And, you know, I just got to give her a round of applause, if you will, for a valiant effort. She was trying to talk sense into Tiffany, into, you know, just kind of moving on, right, with life. Because, you know, that was a whole other thing that was going on in the background the other night that was another entire shit show in and of itself. And I didn't really watch it. I mean, we caught some on Laura's. And of course, people were coming into chat and telling us things that were being said. But I did hear the part with Lee, and I heard her trying to basically tell her to move on and, you know, just move on with life, just like Alicia did yesterday. And that's great advice. And unfortunately, it's probably not going to be taken. I tried the same advice with her in certain situations, and it didn't work. So, I mean, but I just want to give Lee a round of applause for at least trying to talk sense, because to be honest with you, that's a lot more than a lot of other people around here do. You either have the shit stirrers who are happy that you're fighting with your friends or ex-friends at this point. That's new. Go. Oh my God. Go. Walk. Move the feet. They gotta go like this. Look, I'll show you. Here, come on. There you go. What do you call it? You know, you got the shit stirrers. You got the people that come in and they're like egging you on because they're like, yeah, fucking destroy Laura, man. It's fucking cool. It's a cool thing to do. And then you got, you know, the people, the naysayers. You know, there's not many people out there like Lee who are just gonna go up there and be caring and try to talk sense into people. You know, there's just not many people in this community like that. Because let's face it, most of us like a shit show. We like a shit show. We like a good shit show. So I have to give her props for trying. She's a very, very, very nice lady with a lot of common sense. Which again, Rep Ash, hey, it's a missing. Hey, Rep Ash, where you been, girl? I was just talking about you yesterday. I'm like, where's Ash been? I haven't seen her. So, all right. So on that note, you know, I was thinking of something. I don't want to watch her live because it's just gonna get me probably angry. But I was thinking of something, all right? All the things that came out the other night, all the things to come out of that live were things that I heard. You know, Laura supposedly sent me the tongue, you know, it's like fucking okay. Laura wrote letters to people. Laura did this. She hurt more people. Let me just make this clear, because I don't think it's getting through. She didn't hurt Laura that night. She hurt other people that night. And there was a lot of hurt people that night. Okay. Science Girl being one of them, which I don't want to speak for her, but if you go and listen to her live yesterday, she addressed it. And, there was no reason for her. I don't even want to say it, for her, personal situation that she just went through that is tragic and fucking, she's not even months in yet in grief, that she just went through this shit. For you to even fucking bring that shit up and drag it into this in a fucking hurtful way, shame on you. Okay. That's one person. There were several other people. I'm not going to call them out by name. I just called out, Alicia, because she spoke on it yesterday. But there were several other people hurt in the process, but Laura wasn't. And that's what I was trying to point out to her. Way back when this all started, was that like, you're like hurting me, but you don't care. It's you just don't care about other people. When your hatred for somebody and your drive to destroy them becomes more important than other people's feelings, you really need to fucking step back and like say, is this really that important? Sitting around, the one thing that's really bothering me is that she keeps claiming we lied about her. I thought TM was cool until I heard some of the shit that comes out of her mouth. Well, me too, Jess Beck. I'm kind of shocked myself. So she seems to, I just want to correct two things, okay? She seems to be under this impression that I'm like brainwashed by Laura, right? You know what? I won't even go there yet. Let me say the other thing first, because it'll make more sense after. The first thing I want to say is that she keeps saying we lied about her. Laura lied about her. Laura, put out all these things. We didn't tell the story right. We didn't tell the truth. Her and I didn't have a fight. That is bullshit. We did have a fight. Did we have a fight the same day as her and Lauren? No, but we had a fight afterwards. I don't know what she calls that then. I just don't know what she calls that. We wrote back and forth to each other like these long things. I don't know what she wants to call it. An argument maybe. I don't know. But there was a fight. That's what made me choose ultimately to go my separate ways. Some of the things that were said were just fucking no. You don't say that to somebody that you're friends with and respect. Okay. The other thing is that, okay, if we lied, why are you not proving the lies, right? The truth then. What is the true story? That didn't happen the other night. What happened and what has been happening, because I haven't been around. Well, then who made the videos on your Sassafras account? Who made the other two videos on your account with all these screenshots that you just, throwing out there? That's the other thing. So if we lied, why are you not proving what we lied about? Because I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that. All I've seen is her trying to destroy Laura's character. And you have to ask yourself, when somebody's like sitting there and their intent is to just keep on destroying somebody's character and putting out all these videos and all this shit, who's the real bad guy there? Like, why is that your answer? Is to smear and destroy and come up with these crazy fucking allegations like she's brainwashing me. Nobody's brainwashing me. Let's just make that fucking clear. Nobody is brainwashing me. Period. End of story, girl. End of story. Nobody's fucking brainwashed me. I can't even, I'm so fucking insulted that she would even think that, because I would think that she would know me better than that. But hey, because I guess in her head, if I don't want to talk to her, it must mean I'm brainwashed by Laura. I've said it 100 times and I'll say it 100 more times that Laura Lee, yeah, she had another account, another channel that she was sharing videos on. That's what I'm taking, big heck. Whatever the fuck that shit is. The shit that starts with an O. That's what I always call it. But what pisses me off is that they sell it and it's like 14 pills in a bottle. It's like, why? Why don't you put like 30? Because like there's 30 days in a fucking month. I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But she fucking, she's, I just don't understand why. Like, why is it that I'm fucking brainwashed? See, she's under the impression that Laura was basically telling me like, or putting things into my head about her. But the fact of the matter is that just simply did not happen ever. Like ever. There was no negative talk about her ever from Laura to me. So the fact that she says that just kind of fucks my brain up, that she thinks that Laura's sitting there putting pressure on me somehow. You know, I didn't feel any type of pressure at all from her. So where she's getting that I'm brainwashed, you know, everybody that follows Laura now is brainwashed. Laura, I heard this came out. Laura uses her Discord to brainwash everybody. And I'm like, wow, Laura's got some fucking power, dude. Laura, you got some fucking power, girl. You can fucking brainwash people in your Discord. Oh my God. I can't. Okay. I just want to see, because to this day, I still don't know what exactly was lied about as far as what we said about what happened with them falling out. Because all I ever put out there was that they had a fight, which is the truth, okay? They had a fight the day before, right? Everything happened, or a couple of days before. I don't remember exactly which. Then they had, Laura went up on Trisha's panel, right? And that whole thing happened and she cursed Laura out. That's the truth. She admitted to that. And that there was more to the story. And then I guess Laura said that her and I had a fight. And I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was a fight. I don't really know what else to call it. You know, it wasn't exactly a pleasant exchange of words back and forth with one another. Was it a nasty, vicious fight? No. But it definitely wasn't nice or pleasant. So I don't know what else you call it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I think all of us can make our own. Hold on. It's like, it's so insulting to everybody. It's not just insulting to me. It's insulting to everybody that's sitting in this chat right now. Everybody that's everybody. It's insulting to everybody. Everybody all across the board. It's insulting because you're implying that people are fucking stupid, you know, and it's no, it's not picking one person over the other. It's, for me at least, it's picking healthy boundaries with people, I guess. I don't know. I just felt like there was too many times I was put in this position where she would be angry with somebody who I'm also friends with, and then I have to now choose a side, you know? And I chose her side a lot. And at times it hurt other people. And, you know, I have other friends. I did have other friends that got hurt in the process. So, no, you never tried to ruin anyone's friendship ever. She never, ever said any. See, there's a difference, okay? Because Laura did not sit there and complain and say, you know, she did this, I'm pissed at her, blah, blah, blah. And there was, I got to be honest with you, man, there was a few times, okay, that, and, you know, Tiffany, this might piss you off. Go ahead, prove it that it's a lie. But there was a few times that I personally felt, okay, this is my perception, that she talked to Laura extremely disrespectfully over things that I personally would not be upset about, or things that wouldn't ever make me talk to a friend that way. There was times, and I feel like Laura handled it pretty well, considering I know how Laura usually handles things. You guys know what I'm saying? Laura's usually, does not bite her tongue, does not hold back. And there were times that I feel like Laura was like, I was actually surprised that she wasn't a fucking total bitch in return. And I know she was doing that out of respect for me. And I have to give her credit for that, because there was times where she was spoken to very shitty. And we both were, to be honest. And we both just kind of overlooked it and then moved on, and that was it. Like, but that same respect was not afforded back to us. So, or to me, at least. I can understand if there was things that Laura did that pissed her off, fine. But why wouldn't you address them with her privately? Why does it have to be done in a chat where I am too? It made me uncomfortable. She was aware that it made me uncomfortable, and yet she still continued to do it. So, I mean, how many times is that going to happen? Because it makes me extremely, extremely uncomfortable. And it didn't just happen with Laura. It happened a few other times with a few different people. And I just don't like that. I don't like fucking being put in the middle of other people's fights. I just fucking hate it. I don't like it. So, it was like when Tracy and Laura fell out and I was still friends with Tracy. Tracy asked me to deliver a message to Laura and I didn't want to. I said, no, Tracy, I put my foot down. Like, I have to set a boundary. No, I don't want to get involved in your guys' fight. And Tracy's like, well, I'm never going to text you again. Like, okay, Tracy, if that's how you're going to be, if you're childish like that, like, you're asking me to get involved in your fight with her. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to put a boundary out. I'm not taking her side. I'm just telling you I don't want to be involved in a fucking fight that has nothing to do with me. I'm not taking on everybody else's feelings. Just because I'm friends with somebody, that doesn't mean that I have to share your fucking feelings all the time. Will I have your back when I agree with you? Fuck yeah. But, sometimes when your anger seems irrational to me, I can't have your fucking back all the time on things. And I'm sorry, a real friend is honest with people when they don't agree with them. Like, I'm not going to lie to you and say that I agree with everything, because I don't. It's just reality. Won't get in the middle of TNM stuff because it's not my fight. And thank you, Just Back. Hush Puppy was trying to get my attention and I ignored her. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just don't like getting put in that position ever. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. If I ever had an issue that was so big that I felt like I had to address it, I always address things privately. Like, I would not, but I don't do that. I don't know. There's a lot of times where there was anger that I just didn't understand personally. So I don't know what you want me to do in a situation like that. Do I have to agree with it? No. It's not about liking one person better or the other. It's not about that. It's just, I just don't want to be put in those positions constantly. And it was starting to happen way too often, especially right in front of my face. Maybe use that as a lesson for the next time, you're in that type of situation and there's two people. Just respect the other person's boundaries and respect that maybe they don't want to be involved in all your fights and issues with people. There's things that she would feel or come up with that I personally just didn't think were happening. And what am I supposed to do? Sit there and just go along with it? No, I'm not going to. That would be lying to myself and to her. So I don't go along with things. I didn't agree with a lot of the things that were happening in the last couple of weeks. That's all. That's all. It's definitely not our fight. I also won't continue a relationship or friendship with anyone that acts or treats people I care for like she has. That's just my personal thing. I don't know. I don't talk to people like that. And, her and Laura had a group chat on Facebook. That's where most of our talking happened, right? Between the three of us, or we would either be on the phone, all three of us. We would all talk, right? Together. And I guess three's a crowd. I don't know. I really don't. But there was a lot of times where she would get mad at Laura, and then she left our group one time, the group message. And I knew back then, because she came back, you know, she was mad. She got mad about something. She got mad at both of us. I don't even remember what it was about. And then she came back in and, you know, she's like, well, you guys added me to the wrong chat. And I'm like thinking, well, what do you need to be added to the other chat for? There was like this one chat, I guess we had that we didn't use as often. And then there was the other chat. And right then I fucking knew something's up here. Why do you need to be added to the chat that has our whole entire history of conversation in there? You know, it's kind of fucking weird to me. You need to be added in there. Why? You want to record everything? I don't understand. You want to have a record? Like, who thinks like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who thinks like that? I wouldn't have fucking cared what message you added me back to. You shouldn't have left in the first fucking place, because that's not what grown adults do. But you left, and now you're like telling us which chat to put you back in. And that's when I started to worry, to be honest with you, because I was like, why does she want to be added specifically back to this specific chat that has all the history there? It's kind of weird. So, you know, and then she's sitting there acting like all these things Laura did were so horrible, yet you were friends with her, and do not even think, I'm sorry, girl, I'm just going to call you out right now. Don't even fucking sit there and play like you were fucking brainwashed, or you fucking started, you know, acting like her and accepting things that you would never accept. Get the fuck out of here, dude, with that shit, please. Get the fuck out of here. Period. End of story. Get out of here. I heard that she read a letter that Laura wrote to fucking Kiki, okay? And she's all apologetic about it. I'm sorry, Kiki. I don't have proof you doxed me. What? Come again? Nope. Sorry. Not true. You know, don't sit there and act like you were some victim. You pride yourself on being a strong, independent woman, right? With her own thoughts and her whatever. And then you're going to sit there and use that fucking cop out that, oh my God, I started acting like her. I don't know what happened. I don't know what came over me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And then saying that she said things that I would never be okay with. Dude, we all said shit that we normally wouldn't be okay with. We all did. So stop with that shit, okay? We all say things, fucked up things sometimes. Stop with that shit. Stop acting like a victim. Stop. Just stop. Stop with the fucking brainwashing bullshit. Stop. I had to fucking put my foot down on that shit. Stop. Stop fucking acting like you're fucking smarter than everybody and we're all fucking idiots and you're the fucking smartest one out there. Stop. Okay? Just stop. Let it go, girl. Let it the fuck go. We're all willing to walk away, okay? I'm not getting involved in this game, this back and forth bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting involved in this. Let's show screenshots. Let's see who can make who look shittier. Because I don't fucking care, dude. You could do what you got to do. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'll own anything I've said. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Let it fucking go, girl. Let it go. That's your whole problem, is that you don't know when to let things go. And then you're going to sit there and act like Laura's the one? Come on, girl. Come on. Who are you fucking kidding there? Like, for real. You know, China, I heard yesterday, and I don't know if this is true, that she like had emailed Diane or some shit, and she's trying to say that, no, girl, you were the one who wanted to call St. Jude and fucking do all that shit. Don't start putting that shit on other people. Do not start putting it on other people. You had your own anger against these people from Stephanie Brown's Discord that had nothing to do with me and Laura. Stop putting that shit on other people. Okay? Either move the fuck on with your life like a grown-ass woman or don't. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. She asked if you had proof Kiki doxed her. Who asked? Kiki doxed her on a fucking live. She knows that. So I'm fucking over this shit. I just want to move the fuck on with my life and not deal with you anymore. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Because it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. We should learn how to be grown-ass adults. You know, if you want to correct the lies that were, you know, because that's what you're supposedly so upset about. If you want to correct the lies that were told, do that. Do that. But you're not doing that. You're just being vindictive and hateful and trying to have a fucking smear campaign. That's what you're doing. And then you're accusing other people of doing it, which is crazy because I don't know. A smear campaign is not just words. A smear campaign is when you try to take people's actions and their words and screenshots and you try to paint them into this fucking negative light to make yourself look better. That's a fucking smear campaign to me. So Kiki was going to go to Disneyland. I thought Disneyland was fucking closed. Who's like Beetlejuice? Who's here? I'm not. Here we go. I'm fucking over this shit, man. That's it. That's it. I mean, how long are we going to drag this out for? It's a fucking friendship that was like, Science Girl put this into perspective yesterday, okay? I wish I could play the part on her live where she was talking about this because we really all have to look at this, right? Her and Molly Golightly fell out with each other, okay? They went at each other for like a good week and then they went their separate ways. And they haven't spoken on each other, right? Why? Oh, she was in here, of course. Why do we have to drag this out? Now, she's going to sit here and say, oh, they talked about me for 2 months straight, every live. Dude, come on. No, nobody talked about you and made every live about you. That did not happen, okay? Let's just be fucking honest here. Your friends, Corey and fucking the other one, decided to keep making videos speaking about our situation and our friendship and what we did to you was so terrible. So terrible. It was the worst thing. Tiffany came in here and asked if you had proof Kiki doxed her. Is she fucking kidding? She can't be fucking kidding me, right? She did it on an open panel, dude. You read every single one of our old texts, Tiffany, because, you know, remember you laughed or unlaughed at one? Go back through our text. That it's in there. It's in there. It's on my channel. It's on my fucking channel, for fuck's sake. Or it might be on my other channel, but it's on one of them. Oh my God. So she did it on a panel, on a fucking live, while we were live. And you don't remember? Wow. Hold on, Laura. Truth teller, here's the thing. She's not a bad person. I hate labeling people good people, bad people. She's not a bad person. She's not a bad person. I don't think I can't say I don't think she wants to hurt people because I do think she wants to hurt people that hurt her. I do think so. I think that's apparent over the last, year. But I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think she tries, she never goes after people that she doesn't somehow feel hurt by. I get it. But when she's hurt, she doesn't know how to deal with the hurt. It's over the top sometimes. The hate and the anger and all that shit. Yeah, she's trying to get in with her old buddies. That's fine. I don't care. Laura. Like, she can do that. That's fine. But do you have proof Kiki doxed me? I do. I just don't have time to sit here and fucking look for it because I have a life outside of this. I do. I know that's hard to believe, but I do. I do. But people do tend to hurt people that hurt them. Right. But here's the thing, Hummingbird. Her hurt sometimes, the hurt that she feels, like, for instance, you know, she was very hurt when Laura had Randy up on her panel. I didn't understand it. Like, me personally, I don't know if I would have been as hurt as she was, you know, and then from that point on, that's where everything just started going downhill. And then it's like Laura became shady and Laura became this and that's fine if she feels that way. You know, I mean, she can feel however she wants, but she can't expect everybody else to take on those feelings and feel exactly the same way that she feels. You know, I could maybe see some things, but maybe not other things, you know? Has Laura done things before that I've been like, oh, Laura, absolutely. But, you know, I mean, I could overlook them in the grand scheme of things. It's just life. They both did things that I felt like that at times, you know, and I'm sure I did too. I don't think you hurt her either, Laura. I think she took great offense to when you had Randy on your panel that day and felt like you were kissing Randy's ass. And I didn't feel that way. I kind of saw it differently. I know how you deal with people. I don't know. I just kind of saw it differently. And from that day on, I think it was just, let me, everything that you did now, she started to like misread. For instance, when she thought that you gave Randy her information about that GoFundMe bullshit, I was like, yeah, I don't think so. But she's convinced herself that you did. And I don't agree with that. Now, what am I supposed to do in a situation like that? Like, I'm sorry, I just don't agree with you. I mean, do you have proof of it? No. So until you have proof of it, like that's how I am. I need to see things for myself. I don't just take just because it's a feeling you have, I have feelings too sometimes that aren't right. So, it was just this paranoia, I guess, that developed in a sense about Laura, that Laura was somehow out to get her in the last month. And I don't, to me, it wasn't, I don't know if Laura was. I don't know. I had to really sit back and look at, okay, Laura's situation and Tiffany's situation, they're just different. They're different situations. Tiffany's pissed off right now because she's so angry that Randy doxed her medical information, right? Laura's been going through this. Like, I'm sorry, I'm looking at people like Jules who are just now getting themselves into this shit where they're starting a channel and they're starting to speak their minds. And boo boo, you're just in the fucking beginning, girlfriend. You're just in the beginning. I've been dealing with this shit for 2 years. Laura's been dealing with it for 2 years. And I'm talking about being a creator and having people going after you, whether it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it gets old after a while. It just gets fucking old. And that's how Laura was feeling. And I mean, I was feeling the same way. This shit is just getting old. This shit, all of it. It's getting fucking old. So can we move the fuck on? I don't know. Diane and Randy were kind of doing their own thing, not fucking talking about us. It was kind of peaceful. And I'm sorry. I feel like Tiffany kind of dredged it back up by going on FOD's panel that morning and fighting with fucking her and Randy. And, she did that on her own. And they were, I felt at that point in time, they were doing it to bait her. And she just took the bait and went in there and fought with her. And she's like, I mean, I really had to sit back and think what happened that Randy did. Okay. I try to be fair in all situations, even if it's with people I don't care for. So I looked at the situation and I was like, all right, Randy basically repeated information that she heard about Tiffany. That's all she did. Okay. From a screenshot, ironically, that Tiffany left of her own shit where she, got on a live and told everybody, that there was I never discussed my medical condition on online. Just like right now, she's saying Kiki never doxed her. And I'm just shocked to even fucking hear that. She thinks that because it happened live. It happened on a fucking live. It was this, I believe it was the same night that they used her hospital picture, which was wrong, completely wrong of them. Okay. But all right. She told everybody she never brought the medical issue to YouTube, right? So, I mean, I was told months before that about this comment that was left on, what's her name? Miss Wonderful's page, Katie, that she had left under a video. And I have proof of this, okay? So I'm not crazy. I know that she told me this before this all happened. So, I think it was you, Ash, if you're in here. I think Ash was the first one to bring up her medical information in Diane's chat. And then that was like where she started freaking out. And then Randy said it. So Randy obviously heard it from somebody else and just repeated it. But she was like, I never spoke about it on here, but clearly somebody knew about it because Ash274 knew about it. So somebody saw something, or you had to have told somebody somewhere along the lines about your medical condition. Because how the fuck does Ash274 know about it? Right? I mean, it is what she said. Somebody saw that comment. So she said, no, I never talked about it. Okay. Then it ends up, this comment comes out. There was a comment where she talked about it on MFW's page, but then that turned into, well, I don't remember making that comment, but no, you did remember making that comment because you told me about it before Randy even said anything. So you did know that comment was there. And I mean, I'm not saying Randy was right because she wasn't. She shouldn't, it's not her business to do that. But I also think that there were things that we did weren't right, and Tiffany did. We all did things that weren't right. At the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world that happened. And now that I come to find out that she did this to somebody else, my mind's fucking blown. I'm sorry. It just is. You did this to somebody else and you made a big fucking deal about it. And we saw the proof of that. And I'm just fucking mind blown. Hold on. Ash is saying, I never said she had anything. I named the condition and said maybe we should contact those types of charity groups. That's all I said. Whatever it was, Ash, I'm not, I don't want to fucking rehash the whole thing. I'm just saying, like, you knew about it. So clearly somebody had to have, somewhere along the lines, she had to have told somebody, right? Because it's not like she has like a well-known thing that a lot of people know about. Okay, so Ash says Tiffany told me about her condition way back in Discord. And see, Ash, that's what I was trying to figure out was, all right, Ash274 knows about it. So obviously somewhere along the lines, either you told somebody and somebody told Ash. I didn't know if she told you herself or if you told, somebody told you, and it doesn't even matter. The whole point is that people did know about it. I heard about it before I even really talked to her. I heard about it from, I don't remember who told me, so I'm not going to say any names, but somebody had told me at one time, she had some type of thing with her brain. So I did know that there was something there before I was even really close to her. I'd heard about it. So it wasn't a total secret. Did the majority of people know what it was and what it was called? No. And that's where Randy's wrong, because it wasn't her place to say that on a panel, but at the end of the day, like, it's nothing to be ashamed about. I don't know why, like, I don't know. If you have a rare disease, that this is how I look at it. And I don't, again, I don't have a rare disease, and I'm just trying to think with an open mind, I guess. Like, shouldn't you want to advocate for that disease and educate people about it and bring awareness? So I would have taken the opportunity if Randy did that to me. I mean, of course, it's not the way that you want to be outed, but, take the opportunity and just be like, yeah, I'm going to use this in a positive way to try to educate people or something about my condition. I don't know. I just looked at it like, okay, dude, like, is it shitty? Yeah, but it's not the worst thing in the world that could happen, So I think they fought about it, and then I thought it was kind of just going to go away, but it didn't. It was like kept coming back up and up and up and up. And it was like, she had told me and Laura, just like she said in Diane's, I think it was Randy's chat one day, that she's not going to stop going after them for this, And I'm like, well, what are you going to do to these people? Like, Laura asked her one day, what's the end goal here? What's the end goal? And she didn't have an answer. There was no end goal. And it's like, dude, I mean, listen, I get it. Like, I've had shit happen to me. Laura's had shit happen to her, and maybe that's why we look at it maybe a little differently. I had my real life invaded from YouTube, and it's infuriating, and it's very, very, very fucking unsettling, and it fucks you up. But, I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do about it? I can't change it. I can't change what happened now. The only thing I can do is just move on. And again, take some responsibility in what happened to me, at the end of the day. Like, I have to take some responsibility in that. So, she kept saying, oh, I'm not writing to St. Jude's. That's not real life. It kind of is, though. It kind of is, like, I don't know how you figure that's not real life, but it kind of is. Because Diane's taking her personal money that she collects on here, and she's donating it to a charity. Diane could buy shoes. Diane could fucking, I don't know, ride down the fucking highway and throw all of her fucking money out of the window. That's her choice. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of going real life, because Diane's not a business who's affiliated with St. Jude's. She's an individual who's taking her money and donating it to St. Jude's. And then she would say, well, it's not about the money. I understand it's not about the money. I understand the principle, but you're taking extra time now out of your day to write to this charity, and probably nothing's going to happen at the end of the day. So you're kind of wasting your time. That's what I looked at it like. I mean, I understood her argument that Diane was using people's, children, and she's dragging people, and I get it, but I don't think a charity is going to refuse, money for sick fucking children, for fuck's sakes. Like, sorry, Diane, we can't take your money. Like, they're not going to do that. They're just not going to do that. Sorry, Diane, we can't. You're fucking with this girl. No, sorry, we can't take your money anymore. Like, that's not happening. That's just not fucking happening. And she was so set on it. Diane does that. If Diane does that, I'll be in the car. I'm just saying, like, it's not my business. I mean, really, what she does with her money, if she wants to do her money, if she wants to fucking donate her money, if she wants to piss it away on whatever, I don't know. It's not my fucking real business. And if you're taking time off of YouTube, writing to charities, that it is kind of real life, man. I mean, it is. I don't know. She was trying to say it wasn't, but it kind of is. So, they went real life back at her, and that's what we said was going to happen if you do this, but I mean, how long are you going to fight about this for? How long are you going to fucking, like, what are you going to do? What's the end game here? We're just going to keep fucking bringing this up, and until when? Until somebody gets hurt? Until somebody gets fucking CPS called on them, or the cops called on them, or like, we're just trying to fucking look out for you as friends. And sometimes looking out for your friends isn't joining their fucking crusade. It's trying to help them get out of their own fucking way. for their own good. But she, will even take that and be like, you weren't looking out for me, because you don't want it to be that. You don't want it to be that we were looking out for you. Like, there's always some evil conspiracy. No, man, we were seriously just looking out for you and ourselves. Unfortunately, on this platform, when you're friends with somebody, people fucking think that means that you're on board with every fucking thing that they do and say. And that's just not fucking true. It's not true. So, I mean, I'll defend my friends when they're fucking wrong. When they're right, when they're being attacked, but I'm not going to defend you if you're fucking going on panels or going into chats and fighting with people constantly. I can't. I can't do that. I can't defend you anymore. There was many times where I was like, dude, why are you fighting with these people? Stop fighting with them. You're not getting anywhere. Stop fighting with them. You're never going to convince these people to like you. You're just never going to do it. So stop fighting with them. You're wasting your fucking time. You're spending valuable time in your life that you could be doing something else, fighting with fucking people that hate you. Why? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Don't fucking get it. I'd be like, why are you going into this one's chat? Why are you going into that one's chat? Why are you watching this person? I don't want to watch these people. I'm going to be mad, and it's just going to ruin my fucking day. Not ruin my day, but you know what I'm saying? It's just going to put me in a bad mood. Why the fuck would I do that to myself? I don't want to be in a bad mood all day. That's crazy. I can't make sense of that. I don't know. I typed it, then I realized it was a little harsh, so I was trying to exit out and I accidentally sent it. I'm just tired of hearing everyone go off on each other. This whole community has gotten so toxic. Hey, Reach, I agree, girl. I totally fucking agree. I'm not here to rip anybody apart. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to, this is my feelings, man, about the situation. And I'm not putting anybody down. You can feel the way that you want to feel. Laura felt the way that she wanted to feel, and I felt the way that I wanted to feel. That's really what it came down to about the situation. And eventually, I'm just tired of fighting with everybody, man. It's fucking old. Because I really sat here one day and I'm like, what are we fighting about even anymore? Nobody even fucking knows what this fight is about. Really, it started, a year ago or however many months ago, and it's not even about what it originally started about now. It's insane. I don't like this. It doesn't make me feel good. Whoa, what did she say? What? Zero filter, Jules. A little harsh calling Laura toxic. Oh, she called Laura toxic? Well, see, Ratch K-Bill, whatever your name is. Do you know Laura? Have you ever spoken to Laura outside of YouTube? Because I don't think you have, but I don't know. As a friend, I wanted to see my friend not sitting there obsessing over this shit. I wanted to see my friend not being upset all the time and angry all the time about bullshit. Because really, at the end of the day, again, was Randy right? No, not really. But did Randy kill your fucking, dog? No. She didn't she didn't. Randy fucking repeated, what she heard from somebody else. That's all she did, really, at the end of the day. And some person messaged her. We don't know who that person is. I have a few guesses, but I'll keep my mouth shut because I'm not going to start accusing people of things. But, I don't think it was Laura. I could say that. I'll put that much out there. I don't think it was Laura. And, she wanted to convince herself that it was Laura. That's on her. That's not my thoughts, though. I didn't share the thoughts with you. I'm sorry. I can't. Then there was other things that happened when she got mad at Laura for over screenshots that Laura didn't want to see. Straight up told her she didn't want to see. Laura had been telling us for a month that she was just done with all this shit. So Randy did nothing more than Tiffany did to Starlight the other day, or Steph T. Yeah, pretty much. I can't stand people who can't come in under your original channel and speak your mind. Spineless. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I just think it's all really, at the end of the day, fucking nonsense. Like, it really is. It's all nonsense. It's all like, who he said, she said, fucking, whatever. We all were shitty in this situation. I look back and we were all shitty. I was shitty. Laura was shitty. Tiffany was shitty. Randy was shitty. Diane was shitty. Wendy was shitty. Like, could we just all agree on that and move the fuck on with our lives? At this point, like, this is ridiculous. I just don't know. They have a fucking audience of 800 people. I don't know who's in that fucking audience lurking, who might just one day want to prove themselves to somebody. I don't know. I've already had enough shit happen to me here. I don't need it. I don't need any more invasion into my fucking personal life at all. I don't need it. So I'm good. I'm good on fighting with people, man. Because it's not necessarily the people you're fighting with, but it might be some Joe Schmo in the fucking background who's angry about their own fucking life, who's going to do something to take it out on somebody. And I don't need that shit, man. I don't. If you can't be true to yourself, your words, you have no power or meaning. Real friends tell you the truth and not what you want to hear. That's a real friend. Thank you, Zero Filter Jules. I mean, I don't know how many times I tried to, in the nicest way I could, say ignore it, don't let them get to you, things like that, because, but then I was told I was gaslighting. That's not gaslighting, man. That's a friend looking out for another friend, because it's not worth it. At the end of the day, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position. It's not fucking worth it. Is this really worth it? When some real shit happens to you, is it going to be worth it? And I don't fucking care what she says, because she could deny it because she wants to keep the fight going. I was looking out for you, and I know Laura was too. And it's like, you could keep twisting it any way you want to. That's really what it fucking came down to. Was we were just looking out for you, man. But hey, if you don't want to fucking put it that way, I mean, again, I'm older than you. Laura's older than you. We have more YouTube experience, life experience, all kinds of experience. Okay. We're just trying to fucking look out for you. But if you want to look at it like somehow different, or we were fucking going against you, that's on you, man. That's your perception. But I know where my heart was at and my intentions were at, and they were never in a fucking bad place, ever. Detroit, this place is getting this. Listen, I've been in this situation several times. Okay, I'm watching this situation get more and more and more toxic. There's either two ways you could handle it. You could keep fighting until something happens to somebody and somebody ends up hurt, or somebody's family ends up in danger, or you could just walk away and be an adult. And just fucking, say, you know what? They got one on me. That's the thing. That's the problem right there, is the pride. Because I'm okay sometimes with saying, you know what? You got me. You fucking got me. Right? I mean, I had the cops called on me. I didn't go retaliate and call the cops back on people and shit. I didn't do that, because I was just like, you got me. You got me. I fucking went quiet for a little bit. I shut my fucking mouth. I humbled myself a little bit for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got to let people get one on you, because that's a safer thing to do for yourself. Did you want things to get to the point and escalate to the point where it got dangerous? I don't know. But I wasn't willing to take that risk, because Diane and Randy, no offense, you guys aren't fucking worth it to me. You're just not fucking worth it to me. And that being a fucking asshole, they're just not worth my fucking channel. They're not worth all you guys in here. They're not worth fucking my family. They're not worth it. I don't care. I don't care if I look like a pussy not showing up on Diane's channel or whatever, dude. I don't fucking care. I'll take the fucking L. My name's Liana. Starts with an L anyway, right? I'll fucking take it every once in a while. I don't need to fucking, you don't need to fight every fucking battle. I mean, that's a hard lesson to learn in life, especially for somebody who is a fucking fighter like myself. You don't have to fucking fight every battle that God puts in your fucking lap. Sometimes you just walk away from shit. Walk away. And then if somebody fucking, tries to do something, then you fucking fight them. But to say you're going to continually keep coming after somebody and you're not going to stop, that's a dangerous fucking thing to say right there, man. That's like fucking dangerous. That's like putting yourself out there without a fucking bulletproof vest on. Like, I'm just going to keep coming after you. Don't say shit like that, man. Don't say shit like that. You're opening yourself up to have all sorts of shit done to you. Shut the fuck up, views and money, honey, fucking truth seeker, fucking cunt. Get out of here. I don't have time for you today. Go look up what manic is, you fucking asshole. Could somebody just block that fucking asshole already? I gave you way more fucking time than you deserved in here. Way more. Hold on. Here we go. Bye-bye. Go make a new account, truth seeker. Not every battle requires your attendance. I know, because when you're fucking making sense, it's manic, right? Okay. Because these people, listen, dude, this shit ain't my fucking life. And it ain't worth my life. And it ain't worth my fucking time. Like, I'm not fucking, I worked hard on my channel. I care about my channel. I've made that clear. Laura's worked hard on her channel. She cares about her channel. She's made that clear. We're not going to fucking, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Was the truth seeker will say what? Jenny, no, that's who we think that account is. Truth seeker knows. And if it isn't, oh fucking well, right? I accused it of being her. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Don't care. I think whoever that is clearly doesn't understand the definition of manic. Let's look up the definition of manic. Okay? Since this fucking asshole doesn't understand what it is. We'll look it up together. So I'd like to educate people here. Manic episode is characterized by a sustained period of abnormally elevated or irritable mood, intense energy, racing thoughts, and other extreme and exaggerated behaviors. People can also experience psychosis, including hallucinations and delusions, which indicate a separation from reality. Yeah, I'm manic right now. Right. Because I could put thoughts together. I'm manic. Like an idiot. Go make another account. Please come back in another account. Or come back in your real account, you fucking pussy. Bitch. Well, my comment didn't make sense. I'm over this shit, man. If you want to keep going, you want to show all of our fucking screenshots, you could fucking do that. You go the fuck ahead and do that. Okay? I'm here till I get that 100K YouTube plaque. Oh, Laura, people are going to fucking, God forbid you have goals and dreams around here. God for fucking bid. People want, I would think people want to see you fail in life. Me, you, and when they're not aiding in your failure, they get angry. I mean, just look at who's sitting back, crying, talking shit, saying all the most ridiculous things. Why? Why not just fucking move on with your fucking life and try to do something better? Why not get together and start doing your own thing on YouTube, right? And try to fucking better yourselves. No, you're going to sit over here and try to bring other people down because that's what you fucking do. And then say that that's what I'm doing and that's what Laura's doing. That's not what I'm fucking doing. Manic has flight of differing ideas. Most times when people are manic, they don't make any sense. They can't fucking complete thoughts, sentences. This idiot just comes in here and says the same shit. All right. Perfect example. Just saying. If you go listen to Truth Seeker Knows, listen to some of her lives, maybe you'll get a good impression of what manic means. Just saying. Just saying. Instead of trying to take me down, go lift yourselves up. Exactly. Go lift yourselves up. You know, these people got themselves involved. And I want to go back to that for a second because there was this, I keep hearing this. Nobody was fucking talking about you on their own accord for fucking 2 months straight. That's not what happened. That's not fucking what happened. So your friends aided in this whole thing. And you know that, but you could sit here and act like it was, no, they were just talking shit about me for 2 months. That's not what happened, dude. That's not at all what happened. Your friends were fucking making video after video after video, fucking sending me nasty DMs, telling me I hurt you, I did this, I did that, when they don't know the whole fucking story. Telling me about how my fucking friendship went down. The fuck out of here. So you could thank your friends for that, because I wouldn't have said shit about you. Wouldn't have said shit about you. Gil, I hear you, girl. That's why I hung out with mostly guys when I was younger too. Because it's like, girls, nothing but fucking drama, dude. Nothing but fucking drama. Everything's a fucking crisis. Everything's the worst thing that ever happened. You know, go through some fucking real shit in life and then come back to me and tell me that it matters that people are talking shit about you on the internet like that. Like, really? Really? Come on, man. Jerry Springer would have a field day with a show in this community. You said it, Daily Poppins. You fucking said it. Dudes do get over shit faster. Like, in my normal life, I'm not like that. I mean, some things, yeah, I hold on to and I can't get over, and it takes me a really long time. But those have to be things that seriously affect my life. You know what I'm saying? Personal shit that happened to me. Somebody talking shit about me, I don't know. I can't really it just doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't let it bother me that much. I'm not a fucking drama queen about every fucking little thing that happens to me. I'm just not. I just can't be, you know? But that's the whole thing. I want to know what is Corey, okay, or Jules will say, what do they want me to do? What do they want me to do? Ideally, in an ideal world, do they want me to just disappear off YouTube? Because that ain't happening. Do they want me to apologize? Because that ain't happening. I don't really have anything to apologize for. You know, I'm sorry I didn't agree with you. I don't know. I don't know what to say in that instance. Do they want me to sit here and cry and break down and admit that I'm a piece of shit? Because that ain't happening either. So I don't know. I just don't know what they want me to do. They want me to jump off a fucking building, a bridge. What do they want me to do at the end of the day? What the fuck is going to make these two loudmouth assholes happy at the end of the day? Like, why are you putting so much time and effort into me and worry into me? You're sitting around talking about me all the time. Why? Why are you that fucking worried about me? If you don't like me, just don't fucking watch me. It's pretty simple. You're putting a lot of fucking time into me. Long username. Yeah, the negativity does impact your health. It does. There was friends of mine on my own channel that were like, I can't come to your channel anymore because the negativity. And I'm like, ooh, I don't want that. I don't want fucking people feeling like they can't come here and talk to me and be happy. That's not what I came here for. I didn't come here to fucking give people anxiety. That's fucked up. What's the end game? Drive people to suicide, ruin their lives, destroy their channel, take their kids. I don't get it. That's what I'm saying, Laura Lee. Like, what the fuck do you really want from me? Oh, thank you, Debbie Lou. Hold on. I gotta scroll back up. Sorry I was away a bit for physical therapy. I love you all. I do hate this contention. You were such an amazing, fun live team. Hope we can find peace and love and understanding. Well, Debbie, listen, I'm always willing to talk to people, but when you're being irrational, I can't talk to you. That's how I feel. But I'm always willing to resolve things with people, and sometimes resolution doesn't mean that we're going to be friends again, but can we resolve things and get ourselves to a place where it's like, yeah, all right, let's just go our separate ways. That's fine. It's like a breakup. I don't know. This is so weird to me. I never had this with friends where you do this kind of thing. I never did this with my friends. So I don't really know. 5K subs interview, cheap RV. That's awesome, Goldie. But I mean, I'm always willing to resolve things. I know it hurt people. That's why I went live that night when I did. And that stream broken because that was broken for everybody. It was just it was a shitty situation for everybody. Myself, everybody. It's here we go. Now everybody's going to have to feel torn again and feel like they have to choose sides. And I went live to let everybody know that you don't have to choose sides. You don't have to feel pressured. You don't have to, I don't know. You don't have to feel like you have to pick one side or the other, I guess. But sometimes people's pride just is too much and it gets in the way. And you know what? I don't know what to say about that. You could take this one. If you want to fucking sit there and it's going to make you feel better to fucking destroy me or destroy Laura, then you do what you got to do, girl. Do you. Okay? That's what's going to make you feel better. Do it. I don't, at the end of the day, I'm still going to fucking get up every morning and fucking breathe. I'll still make lives. I'm not going to run and hide from YouTube. So whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, I don't know. I think you're just trying to make yourself feel better at the end of the day, but you're not going to knock me off my fucking foundation by showing some fucking screenshots. Let's just be fucking real. Some people need the drama in order to feel alive. It's sick. Well, gal, yeah, there's an addiction to fucking chaos. And I definitely think there's a lot of people on here that have that feel like their lives are pointless or meaningless, or they feel unsettled when things are quiet and they don't have chaos. Because I have noticed that there was times that we did try to move on and we did try to not speak about things, and boom, all of a sudden a video is made by Jules or a fucking Corey, or it's every time things get quiet and we're trying not to talk about it, look what happens. Isn't that kind of fucking weird? Isn't that fucking weird? Daphne Jean Gaff. Hello everyone, I am new here. Well, hello Daphne. Buckle up. You're in for a bumpy ride. No, just kidding. I watch people explore minds, just depends on my mood. Welcome, Daphne. Zero filter Jules, not me. I know, poor Zero Filter Jules. She's got somebody with the same name who's destroying the name Jules. It's called Addicted to Excitement. It is, I guess. I guess they just need that, the fighting, the fucking conflict. I don't know. I don't want conflict in my life. Ideally, my life would have no conflict. If I'm looking at what I would want in life, ideally it would be to have no conflict with anybody. But I don't know what to do, because I feel like some people are just insisting on having fucking conflict, especially people who weren't fucking involved to begin with, that have now all of a sudden, well, we're not allowed to have feelings and opinions. No, nobody said that. You're allowed to have feelings and opinions, right? But you're not the only one. You're not the only one that's allowed to have feelings and opinions. So, you gotta know that if you're gonna come up on here and fucking try to voice your feelings and opinions, and they're fucking fucked up. Well, people are going to comment on them. You can't get mad. You can't turn around and be like, how dare they watch my videos? You're fucking watching our videos, clearly. Still. Hello, everyone. I'm an Indian man. Well, hi. I'm an American woman. People always like to bring you down. You think you finally got back up on your feet. Yeah. I found this community kind of by accident. It's kind of entertaining. Now, at first, I was like, what the fuck is this? It is entertaining, but it's also kind of sad. I'm independent because tough and I don't care. But yes, subs lurk because of clicks, the shunning, and the screenshots, etc. Because you know what? The screenshot showing to me is fucking gross because it's like it really makes people just not trust each other. And I'm more hurt this weekend, like not about what was said about me because I really don't fucking care, but all the other people that got dragged into this and whose feelings got hurt because somebody else was trying to fucking, just be vindictive. All the feelings got fucking hurt. That sucks. That innocent people got hurt. I would feel awful about myself if I spewed this much hate. I want to be in heaven one day too, long years in here. Honestly. And the more you call these people out, the more angry they get. Like Tracy. I've never said anything to Tracy or about Tracy until the other day, obviously, that like warranted what she said to me. The worst I've probably said to her is like, Tracy, why are you so obsessed with Laura? Is that really like, why are you so goddamn offended by that, Tracy, if it's not true? Because you seem extremely, extremely offended by it. You see how, like, Tracy, you posted that shit about, me and trying to call me a racist, and I was not bothered by it that much. Well, that's because I know it's not true, so I'm not going to sit here, like, freaking out about it. But you fucking going to the lengths you did the other day to try to fucking hurt me just goes to show that what I've said about you is fucking true. It's true. It's not just giving your opinion when you're doing it every fucking day about the same person every time you go live. It's the same fucking person you're calling out. You're pointing the finger at, why? What are you like looking to accomplish about with that? What are you really looking to accomplish? Do you really think you're going to accomplish anything, or are you just trying to make yourself feel better by fucking doing that? I just don't, her and Sarah, like, I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And she'll be like, well, make a mobster. You called out Molly Golightly. Have you noticed that, like, she went after me too? Like, a lot? Tracy, or no? You didn't notice that? Okay. She was, like, paying people and fucking, you didn't see any of that, right? Sure. But I don't talk about her as long as she hasn't fucking fucked with me. I'm not going to fuck with her. That's how I roll, Tracy. I could see Laura hosting a talk show. Snoop, can you stop digging on the carpet? Thanks. Or having people email Dear Abby type letter for advice and having guests jump on panel giving advice. That would be cool, Laura Lee. I could see that. I mean, I'm like, I mean, that's really the worst I say about Tracy. She's like, oh, Make a Monster's talking about me all the time. No, I'm not, Tracy, but yeah, have I commented on, when I see things on like Wendy V's channel or somebody else's channel who will clip something and it's always about Laura every time you talk, it's about Laura every time you're on a panel, it's about her. It's crazy. So have I said, the last thing I said about Tracy is, what is it going to take for her to move on? Is that really that offensive to you, Tracy? That you had to start attacking my fucking husband? Like, I don't care what the fuck you said about me, but could you leave my fucking husband out of this shit and stop insinuating that he's fucking cheating on me and fucking, that he's some like fucking piece of shit, that my family's falling apart? Tracy, I think you're a little jealous. About my fucking family life. Just saying. She's an easy target. She speaks her mind. Most people find it fascinating. Who's that, Laura Lee? I wish for themselves they could move on. It makes me sad that it continues. Well, that's what I'm saying, Doodle. I'm like, God, for your own fucking good, don't you want to just move on? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I just can't imagine. And the more people that have been calling her out, like yesterday, she got all fucking salty with Science Girl and left her chat because the last thing she said was, "Oh, you're just gonna call me out." Yeah, Tracy, because you were fucking the one that was the worst that night. I don't know if you noticed, but maybe you should go back and listen to it because I listened to it and, you know, I still stand with what I said that night. You were the fucking worst one that night, man. You went fucking low, lower, 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 and lower. You just kept going low, man. You went so fucking low. You hit fucking rock bottom that night, Tracy, to be quite honest with you. So, and you're getting angry because people are telling you that and you don't like it. You don't want to be fucking called out and look less than perfect. Nobody likes being fucking called out on their bullshit. But you know what? Take the fucking hell on that one, Tracy, and just be like, you know what? Maybe I went a little too far that night. But she can't even humble herself enough to do that. She can't. And then she'll justify it by going, well, make a mobster. Didn't you go after people's looks? Tracy, how many times do I have to say it? I wasn't right when I did that. I wasn't fucking right. Never said I was. Never said it was the right thing to do. It's really interesting that many of the same people in this chat are regularly in Tracy's. Really? Who is that, CC Ryder? I don't see anybody in here that's regularly in Tracy's. I see people that used to go in Tracy's. But I don't see people that are still going there. And even if they do, that's fine too. I don't care. You could go wherever the fuck you want. It's fucking YouTube. I'm not gonna tell people, oh, don't go with Tracy's. Go ahead, go in there if you want. That, you know, if Tracy's your cup of tea, go in there. I believe she's a nutshell, not a little. I enjoyed their channels, but it gets old. Let people be where they are. There isn't any more left to say. People have made up their minds where they stand. I agree, Doodle. You're not changing people's minds. You know, people need to learn for themselves. If there's something to learn, they'll eventually see it. You don't have to keep fucking pointing it out because you know what? At this point, it's all right, Val. Hey, Val. At this point, it's kind of falling on deaf ears, Tracy. Like you're turning into fucking Charlie Brown's fucking teacher. Nobody. It's like the same shit every day. Laura did this. Laura's a liar. Laura's a scammer. Laura this. It's like, all right, dude, we get it. We got you. We got you. You don't like Laura. Okay, move on, Tracy. Have not been near Tracy since February. She's a low down, dirty liar. All right, Ruth. Like, I used to like Tracy, man. I'm kind of fucking surprised. I really am. But that's what she chose, man. She chose this, not me. I didn't fucking choose it. She chose to be that way. It's all right, Tracy. So fucking, you know, sit up on your fucking pedestal somewhere and point the finger. Keep doing that. That told me everything I needed to know about her. How she handled this the next day told me everything I need to know. She got up and instead of fucking humbling her ass, she got up and fucking pointed the finger some more at people. Like she's fucking perfect. Or to justify her own behavior. If you're standing up there constantly fucking saying, well, this one's wrong and that one's wrong and this one's wrong for this and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. I mean, you can't turn around and try to justify it by saying, oh, well, everybody else does it. So it's okay that I do it too. No, man, you've been sitting there calling everybody out about how horrible they are for look shaming and this and that. And then there you are doing the same fucking thing that you claim is so horrible that other people do. But no, Tracy, hold the fucking mirror up, lady. Hold it up. Hi, Mandy. There's so many Mandys around here. I think Mandy was a really popular name in like the early 80s, late 70s. Because I know a lot of Mandys just in my real life. I still like them, just want them to move on for themselves and their channels. I enjoyed Sarah's recovery lives, especially the ones with her husband. I never really listened to her recovery lives. I caught one a long time ago and thought it was good, but yeah, I mean, she should, I don't know, stick to that. Like yesterday she made a video. Oh, I heard a little part. She's like, Laura, the war is on. I declare war. I'm like, dude, why, Sarah? Why? Don't you have anything better to do? I don't know. She held the mirror up. She would be invisible. She's an energy vampire. Amanda, Stephanie, Jessica. Yes, Jessica, Sarah, Ashley. Oh, yeah. Jennifer, big fucking name during that time. Christine, a lot of Christines and Christinas. Barry Manilow. Mandy from Australia. That's right. You're the Mandy from Australia. I know you're not that Mandy. That Mandy. We all know who that Mandy is. You know what's funny? I heard that Tiffany said that she doesn't recycle friends. And I was like, dude, you're talking to Mandy again, aren't you? Just saying. That's a like double recycle on that one. Anyway, I can't believe it's 12:15 already. So I didn't want to make this whole thing about that, but I guess it ended up being about all the shit that happened this weekend because I'm just kind of in shock. I can't lie. I'm kind of in shock at the way people fucking behave around here when they feel scorned or hurt or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just cannot wrap my fucking brain around this shit. It's getting old. Getting fucking old. I knew this shit was coming this weekend. Well, I knew it was coming for quite a while because I told you guys the other night, I was getting these accidental text messages, which told me that you were reading our text messages. And then she said she was. And then it was like, all right, well, brace for impact, And then as soon as Jules made that first video, I knew this shit was coming. I fucking knew it. I knew it. They're making it about Corey, who inserted herself and started speaking on other people and fucking sending me all these nasty messages. They're making it about her now, like she's some type of victim. And I'm like, wow. Even with this whole thing with her, with Detroit and Trisha, not Trish, like, dude, Corey's own words, man. Those are Corey's own words that she put out there. So again, Corey, you only have yourself to blame. Why would you say something like that online? What kind of fucking reaction did you think you were going to get out of that? Like, really? What kind of fucking reaction did you think you were going to get when you tell people that you provoked some shit like that? She's a shit stirrer. I mean, that's pretty clear. She's just a shit stirrer. So she said it one time that she was stirring the shit and wanted fucking to stir the shit. So we're pretty clear on that's what she wanted to do. Exactly, Laura Lee. Crafts, arts. I will do that. November 2nd. What's going on November 2nd? I don't really want to see them go to the dark side. Who's that doodle? I'm just saying I'm not getting into this fucking, 3-month-long bullshit. It's already been too long. It's already been fucking carried on for too long. I just want to move the fuck on with my life. And like, can people just respect that? I mean, I guess not. Birthdays, November birthdays. Well, the Scorpios are in the house. My husband is a Scorpio too. Wow, there's a lot of fucking blue jays flying around. You can make another channel just for random stuff. I have another channel, Laura Lee. I haven't used it in a while. I made it back when Sally Spencer struck me. She struck me. Never know it could blow up. I know. My most viewed video on my channel is my DIY mirror video, believe it or not. So this shit will get you fucking nowhere. That's for sure. If you want to go nowhere on YouTube, get involved in bullshit like this and you'll go fucking nowhere fast. Tracy and Sarah, the friends they've made over all this stuff, it scares me. It's like hanging up. Yeah, it is scary. It's all hate bond. They're all fucking bonded by hate for Laura. So, Tracy, at this point, Tracy don't even look at people's character or fucking morals or anything. She's just like, you hate Laura? Check. You hate her? Check. That's enough for her to be friends with somebody at this point. Oh, you hate Laura? Great. Okay. Check. We're good. We could be besties. She must have needed more content besides Laura to go at you now. Yeah, and John. And you know what's funny? I just want to put this out here because I heard this said the other night too, that like we were brainwashing John. Dude, I swear when I tell you guys, I have not spoken to John about Tracy like at all for fucking weeks. I mean, I'm not kidding. We don't discuss this shit like that. We don't even talk all that much. He just sees what's going on, and that's where he's getting this from. He's like, every fucking time this lady goes fucking live, it's about the same fucking person. John didn't like me when we first fucking met because I was, I was basically Tracy in his eyes at that point in time because, I was going back and forth with Marissa. So it was like, he did the same thing. So, he hasn't changed. It's just that he calls out people when they're fucking full of shit. They're fucking full of shit. Thank you, John. We never talk about Tracy. No, I mean, Tracy's fucking irrelevant in our life, really. But he sees what she's doing, so he called her fucking ass out. This all started in a comment section where Tracy fucking butted her ass into fucking... It started in my comment section where she butted her ass into a conversation that didn't involve her. Surprise, right? And John had said something to her and they kind of went back and forth and Tracy's trying to say she's not a drama channel. She's not drama. Yeah, okay, Tracy. What the fuck is your channel about then? The one time you did a fucking game night, is that your game show channel? Like, what the fuck? Come on. Who are you kidding? Then last night, finally, or the other night, finally, she's like, my numbers are better than yours in drama. Well, Tracy, you just said it there, girl. You just admitted it. That's all John's been saying for months. He just calls out bullshit. It's not that he fucking is trying to protect me or protect Laura. He knows that we could protect ourselves. That's the other thing, too. Like, do we look like we fucking need John? No offense, John. I love you, John. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does me and Laura look like we need anybody to fucking defend us? Like, just saying, I don't need anybody to defend me, and Laura doesn't need, we do a pretty good job standing up for ourselves. So I don't know where this thing came from that all of a sudden we need John to defend us, but that's not the truth, and that's ridiculous to even say. I said she has a drama channel. She admitted it. There was nothing else to say. It's the truth. And I've spoken to Laura in private maybe 5 times in 2 years. Maybe 5 times. Yeah, exactly. It's like, exactly, Val. John rarely goes on panel in these parts, yet some say he's always in the drama. Wrong. John spends the majority of his time on his 2 channels, okay? If somebody could grab the links to those, that would be great. One of them is fucking his John Crimes channel. And then he has another channel, which is, his rap battle channel. Like, the dude's already on 2 channels. So what if he comes over here? He made friends with some of us, and he comes in our community every once in a while. And there's guys that spend all their fucking time over here. Like, Tracy, why aren't you calling out that fucking Cosmic Cam fucking guy who's in every fucking chat? Oh, wait, I know why. Because he doesn't like Laura. That's why. Okay. That's why. Tracy can't understand. It wasn't defending you all. In that comment said, she said I play the Reese card over here and that offended my character. So now I'm going to look at what you do wrong. Exactly. Exactly. You know what's funny, Val, about the racist comments? John was actually trying to give her a fucking out on that one. Like, he was like, well, I said something to her, so, you know, he really was. He wasn't even the one who started making a big deal about it being racist. I think everybody in the chat and us we were the ones who were like, what the fuck? What in the fuck? To say the thing with his teeth and the fucking hubcap bullshit. Like, Tracy, that's disgusting. Like, I'm sorry. And just because you have a fucking black nephew-in-law, that doesn't mean you don't have racist tendencies. Sorry, just doesn't mean that. And then how dare you accuse him of playing the race card? Like, because you said something fucked up. He plays a race card? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Cosmic is a joke. Guy's a fucking idiot. He's all over the fucking place. Hey, man, whatever I could say about Laura. It's like, oh, dude. How come that guy's not a bitch boy? Because that, to me, is a bitch boy. Just saying. Just saying. Beautiful disaster. I mean, Tracy even went so far as to look up the definition of bitch boy. Let's see if there even is one on fucking Urban Dictionary. Hold on. Bitch boy. Let me see. She really did. So a bitch boy is a male who is a sissy or submissive. Yeah, that sounds just like John. Sounds just like him. Because he never speaks his mind, right? He's such a sissy. That likes getting fucked in his ass. No, I'm sorry, likes getting his ass fucked, usually by a dominant woman wearing a strap on. That's a bitch boy. Sounds just like you, John. Wow. The Urban Dictionary definition. She actually looked that up. What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Jesus Christ. That was the lowest comment I've ever heard. It was fucking low. Race baiting is what they're saying. How? Give me a break. How did he race bait Tracy? How? I would love to know. Because he said she looks like a beige California raisin. I mean, all right. So, I mean, what is he supposed to say? Raisins are fucking purple. Well, dark blackish purple. When someone called her out on the hubcap comment, she said, John can take it. What? So racist comments to a black man is okay if they can take it. Yeah, apparently that's her thing. She tried to walk it off at, well, that's the whole sad thing. It's like she didn't just make one, she made two. To me, she showed people who she really was, who I saw. That's all I needed. Anyone that supports her now is equally scum. Yeah, I might have to agree with you there, John. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of just fucking, listen, Tracy might not be like a fucking full-blown fucking racist, right? But she's fucking, I mean, like somebody who's wearing a fucking, hood or fucking whatever, going to rallies and shit. But she definitely has some racist tendencies when she's upset. That's a joke. So how does that have anything to do with Reese? He was talking in reference to the wrinkles on her skin. I know, yeah, Hummingbird. But, I mean, she's... she had some fucking nerve that night, man. She was going on about my hair. I'm like, Tracy, I was fucking laying around all day. It's Saturday. My son was fucking putting the blankets on my head, fucking jumping on my head. My hair wasn't in its, best fucking state. She's like, those side bangs are so fucking whatever. I'm like, girl, your hair needs to be dyed. I mean, we're really going to go there? Really going to go there with the hair, Tracy? Okay. That's the best you got is my bangs. That's the best you got First, she challenges me to fucking turn my camera on, and I did, not giving a fuck that I had no makeup on and looked like shit. And she's like, gotta then rip on my hair. And it's like, dude, you're in no... And my outfit that I picked out to wear. She's like, that's inappropriate. Really, Tracy? I worked in the wedding industry. Just let her know. I worked as a photographer. I've been to hundreds of fucking wedding venues in New York. Okay. And I mean, this is coming from a woman who's wearing this orange fuzzy sweater to a wedding. I would never fucking wear such a thing. Ever. To a wedding. Ever. I mean, I was like 30, I was in my early 30s at the time and just lost all my baby weight. Sorry, Tracy. Sorry if I had a nice body and wanted to fucking look good and feel good about myself on Valentine's Day when their wedding was with my husband. Sorry about that. Sorry you can't fit into a fucking dress like that. Probably never could. She's like, oh, okay, Tracy, you're the fucking wedding fucking expert now. Maybe you should team up with my brother. You guys could have a channel, fucking tell people what to wear to weddings, and his wife. Fuck out of here, Tracy. It was the fucking girl's third wedding. You know, it wasn't really the fanciest affair. 3 times. Third time is a charm, I guess. Side bangs are out. Tracy's so vogue. She's so fashionable to tell us all what's in style and what's not, right? Okay, Tracy. Pixie cuts are out too, Tracy. She doesn't even have a pixie cut. I don't even know what you call what she has. Because usually a pixie cut has the little bangs and stuff. She just has like, I don't know what the fuck you call that. I don't know what you call it. But she's like the fucking style fashion expert. Okay, Tracy. Okay. I'm like, let me see your outfit. She wouldn't even show us. So what does that tell you? Sad thing is I used to like Tracy. She just shows her true colors a lot in the last couple months. She absolutely does. You know what's funny? I don't always wear my bangs to the side. I guess just every time I'm on here, you guys see that. My bangs are, I sometimes part my hair in the middle. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. But I can't help where my part fucking lands. My fucking thing's muting myself. It's telling me, shut the fuck up, Leanna. Time to shut up. John, that's fucking hilarious. Hold on. I'm going to get in trouble for this, but whatever. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I mean, trust me, I could have... People are like, oh, Makeup Monster was so horrible to Tracy. Dude, I could have went a lot harder at her. I think I was pretty fucking tame, to be honest with you. Considering what she said to me, I really think I could have fucking... I could have went a lot fucking more crazy on her. I think I was pretty fucking tame. Here you go. That's all John was saying. You missed a cigarette. What is that fucking thing sticking out? Is that a fucked up tooth, Tracy? Because you had a lot to say about my fucking teeth. Saying your teeth look like a donkey. That's what I was saying. Like, sorry, I don't have perfect teeth, Tracy. Why are you watching me and my tits and my teeth? If you're fucking so offended by them. Oh, God, I can't even look at her face anymore. For fuck's sakes. The only difference is the bottom lip vampire canine. Yeah, that's the one she's gonna fucking bite Laura with. The best part of that, man, and John, I didn't even hear you say it until I went and listened to the playback. He actually said it, and I didn't even catch it when he said it that night. Which John was like, the funny thing is, he's like, me and you, like, talking to me. He's like, we're the second we're the second people here. Laura's her main act, you know, like Laura's the one that she talks about all the time. She hasn't said a fucking word to Laura the whole time she was up there. It's like, dude, you have so much to say about this woman. You talk about her all the time, and here you are up on a panel with her, and Laura was fucking quiet. And Tracy didn't say a goddamn word to her the whole time. Oh my God. So I found that interesting. She didn't say anything until we called it out. We were like, Tracy, you have nothing to say to Laura? You know, here you are. Here's your chance. Tell her what a piece of shit she is. And it was like the same shit. She was shocked to be in the presence of someone she views as a celebrity. Oh, she was starstruck by Laura because, you know, Laura's famous and all because she's on a Netflix documentary. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys. I got to call this a day because I got to go get some shit done. I mean, I'll be back sometime this week. You know how someone will talk trash to a celebrity on Twitter, then the celebrity responds and they go, oh, wow, you were here? Yeah, that was her that day. Oh, shit. All right, I got shit to do. I got to get out of here. I really do. I really have shit to do today. I already took way too much time talking about these fucking people. But anyway, that's the truth, Laura. Sometimes you need to sit back and make people and let their true color shine. I mean, I agree with that. People are like, oh, Laura was excited about it. No, of course she was. Of course she fucking was. The lady talks about her day in and day out. I mean, she just can't fucking shut up about her. Of course she was. That she was making herself look like a fucking asshole on her panel of all places. I would have been excited too. So, in fact, I was excited. So, anyway, thank you, Soldier Photos. You too. You guys all have a great day. Tiffany, go ahead. Do what you got to do. I don't fucking care. You do what you got to do. Told you this like 20 times. All the truth is going to be told, Liana. Woo, go for it, girl. I don't fucking care. I told you 100 times. I don't care. If that's going to make you feel vindicated and feel better and make you able to move on and shut up about this shit, then do what you got to do. I don't fucking care. Told you 20 fucking thousand times. So, going live at 2:15, but it's far from drama. Well, that's good news. The truth about that we're such horrible people, that we like abused her, that she was brainwashed, that she was fucking, you see that? I'm trying to end this shit, and here she comes to try to fucking stir it back up. Stir it back up. Do what you got to do, Tiffany. I'm not fucking playing your game, okay? Nobody cares. Well, maybe some people do. I don't. I'm not playing your fucking game. This is your life. We all know that, okay? Pretty clear. Sat around fucking collecting screenshots, reading my old text messages for how long? I mean, you accidentally liked my message. I'm sorry, you accidentally unlaughed at a message because you were sitting around reading my fucking texts on a whatever day that was, Tuesday. Why? Like, why? Like, is it going to make you feel better? Then you do it. I don't care. I'm not going to argue with you. I don't know what to tell you. Go ahead. Like, you're lying to everyone and have been for Laura. Okay. Right. What have I been lying about? Why can't you just say it? What have I been lying about? I haven't seen you keep saying that, but all you keep doing is showing shit that has nothing to do with this. So I'm curious what we're lying about. Curious what we're lying about. None of this makes me feel better. Yeah, then why are you doing it? Because nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. None of this makes me feel better. It clear. See, oh my God, here we go with the 2 months thing. Oh boy. Why don't you go tell your friend Corey and your other friend Jules that they're the ones that kept this shit going? Let's just be real here. Let's be real here. For 2 months. Get out of here, girl. Stop acting like you weren't around. You haven't been watching. You knew everything that's going on, but you haven't been around. Okay. If you weren't here for 2 months, how do you know what was going on and what we were talking about? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Just move on. Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I just don't. And I think it does make you feel good because why else would you fucking do it? I mean, sitting here showing screenshots of shit that has nothing to do with it. If we're lying, disprove the lies. I told you already. If you want to fucking show the screenshots of the last, 5 texts we shared, whatever it was, since we haven't been talking, go ahead. I don't care. I really don't care. I have no shame in anything I said to you. So that's fine. Nobody's trying to say you're a bad person. I think we said that before. Maybe you should rewind back. We're not saying you're a terrible person, or at least I didn't say that. All we're saying is you guys were not getting along, right? That's the truth. You were upset about Randy and fucking all that bullshit. That's the truth. So, I mean, I don't know what more you want. You just want to keep people roped into this shit for the rest of their lives? Because I'm not looking for that. You and Laura are the ones that couldn't move on. Why haven't you shown them? Tiffany, why? Because I don't care. I don't care. You're the one who cares. What am I showing them for? What good is that going to do? Nobody fucking cares. And I have better things to do than to sit here and show people fucking text messages. Sorry. You were like begging for me to show them. I don't show personal text messages. I'm not doing it. So if you want to, you can do that. If that's going to make you feel better. That's what I just told you. I don't care at this point. Don't care. Don't care about any of it. Just want to fucking move on with my life. Just want to fucking move on. You're white knighting for Laura. Okay. How am I white knighting for Laura? I didn't even talk barely about Laura. I'm talking about myself. How am I white knighting? See, that's where your brain is fucked up because nobody's white knighting for anybody. I just got done. Maybe you should rewind and re-listen. I got done talking about things from my perspective. My perspective. Not Laura's perspective. Not your perspective. There's certain things like you think I'm fucking white knighting for somebody and I'm not. That's your perception. I mean, I don't know. You want to move on? Is that why you do this every day? Yeah, every day I do this. Every day. Holy shit. Tiffany, really, go back and look at what your fucking friend Jules and your fucking stupid ass fucking crazy friend Corey does. Mentally ill crazy ass friend Corey does. And fucking talks about and how she was messaging me, telling me I deserve a life of physical fucking pain. Okay, and how I hurt you so much and I'm a horrible friend. Well, you know what? She's gonna make lives about that shit and say I'm a horrible friend and shit. That you could thank her for fucking bringing it up. Why aren't you as mad as her? I heard 20 minutes of this live and how to shut it off. And stop attacking Jules and Corey. Why are you trying to go hard after the way I've treated them? Holy shit, this bitch is delusional now. After the way I didn't treat them anyway. They started making videos about me. I didn't treat them any type of way at all after the way I treated them. Stop fucking using Jules and fucking Corey as your fucking little fight. This isn't about Jules and Corey. See, that's what fucking you did. That you're like, I haven't been around. No, don't use their shit. Don't fucking come here using their shit so you could fight about it. Fuck no. You ain't fucking doing that shit over here. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm doing my makeup because I have things to do, but did you just try to discredit Corey? No, I called her mentally ill because she is fucking mentally ill. Any person that's messaging somebody going, you fucking asshole, and so angry at me. Why is Corey so angry at me, Tiffany? It can only be because of what you fucking tell her. It can only be because of what you fucking tell her. Because I never did anything to Corey. I mean, she's messaging me. I mean, if you want to hear her messages, I could play them for you. But, you already know what's going on because you already heard them. Because I know you've been watching. And I know you know exactly what's going on. So let's stop with this charade, okay? Put the fucking charade down. We're not going to play this game. I do not fucking fall for this shit. Like, You got the wrong one, girl. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. Waiting for them. Someone was peeing on MM. Yeah, she sure fucking did. She sure fucking did. When did I threaten physical harm? Send me proof. Send me proof when I threatened physical harm. Get the fuck out of here, Tiffany. Seriously. With your bullshit. Because your bullshit, it's not working on me. And I think that's what's upsetting you. I really do. I really do, John. The Stephen King one is the best. Corey sounds like she's possessed. Here, let's go back to the beginning. Hold on. See what this motherfucker wants to do. She wants my whole day to revolve around this shit. I just said, I'm like, I got shit to do. And you want me to sit here and argue with you instead of fucking doing what I got to do today. Like real life shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking sitting here arguing about some fucking psychotic, crazy fucking bitch on fucking YouTube that makes her own fucking problems and then sits around crying about them. Who sits there and threatens people and then fucking cries about it when a fucking joke is made about her. I never fucking threatened physical harm on her. Get the fuck out of here. She lives in fucking Canada, for fuck's sake. How am I gonna fucking harm her? Yeah, let me fucking reach my hockey stick from here to fucking Canada. Get the fuck out of here with that shit already. Fuck out of here. I threatened her with physical harm. Dude, oh my God. People think I can't fucking see through this shit from a mile of fucking way. Please don't kid yourself. Okay, you're right, Tiffany. Is that going to make you feel better? You're right. I revolved my whole life around this for 2 months. Girl, please. Girl, bye. I revolved my whole life around this for 2 months. Yeah, my whole life has been revolved around this. You're so right. I haven't done anything else. Nothing else. My house decorated itself for fucking Halloween. It made its own fucking thing. Oh, for fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. You didn't tell her we're gonna buy a passport. Asking where she lives. Laura's whole chat trying to pinpoint her on a map. Dude, let me fucking replay this for you, okay, Tiffany? I know you watch this. I know you fucking watch everything and probably have it recorded and probably posted to your channel and listed. I could probably guarantee that. If I had to put my fucking savings account on that, I probably would. But we'll go back in time, okay? Hold on. We'll go back in time. Let me get in my account here. Because you're not going to sit in here and fucking gaslight me, okay? And now stop with your bullshit, okay, girlfriend? Because it's not going to fucking work in here on me. You got the wrong one. Yeah, God, no matter what you try to tell me about myself, okay, it's not going to happen. Oh, look at that. Let me show you guys this. Hold on. This is cute. This is fucking cute. Now, what does this tell you guys? Yeah, I know. Of course, you don't remember. Suddenly, you have fucking amnesia, right? Yeah, that's Laura, Tiffany. I didn't fucking say that to her. But let me show you this, and you guys tell me. Tell me what this tells you. Okay? You see all my messages there? Because I don't have to hide anything. Let's go down. Whoops. Hold on. Let's go down. Well, now I have to go up. Look at Corey. Corey went into all of our messages and look at that. You see where it says post unavailable? Corey went into all of our messages and she deleted all of her things. So what does that fucking tell you guys? That's a snake right there. That's a motherfucking snake right there. You see all that shit deleted? Post unavailable, unavailable, unavailable. Corey's a fucking snake. That's all right because I already fucking screen recorded all of them. But nice try, Corey. Nice try. Nice try. Oh, it doesn't matter? Well, she needs to get a life too. She needs to get a fucking life too. She sat there. Do you know how much time that is? Do you know how time consuming it is to sit there and fucking erase each and every fucking message individually? Holy fucking get a life loser. Stop acting like you even fucking know this girl, Corey, dude. Oh my God, these people have only known each other for a month and you're sitting in here white knighting for her. Then telling me I'm white knighting for Laura. This is insane. Fucking insane. Holy shit. I'm in the fucking twilight zone right now. I can't. I'm not even looking at the chat. Sorry. Trying to get my makeup done. Corey's a victim, right? Okay. A fucking message deleting victim. Did Mandy teach her how to do that? How to go and delete everything? That's cute. That's so cute. I wish I was a pussy like that too. She played them all, but where's the live? It's fucking gone. I've been Corey's friend longer than a month. Okay, 2 months. You know this. Tiffany, stop fucking telling me. That's one thing you really need to stop doing is telling me what I fucking know. Stop it. Just like I know your neighbor has the same name as me, which I never fucking heard. Yeah, I know everything, right? You know this. You know this. Do you think that makes it more convincing if you tell me that? Because it doesn't. Just saying. All right. Come on, Snoop. Okay, we all love Corey. Corey's a great person. You're right. Corey's a victim. You feel better? She is. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. I threatened her. But she deleted all her fucking messages. And I'm the bad guy somehow. She was the first one to come into my fucking DMs and tell me that she wished a life of physical pain on me. So anything I said after that, she could fucking suck my tits. I've been friendly. Right. You've been friendly with her. But you weren't friends with her, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right. Corey was my mod. So that, okay. And the mod. You're still. Oh my God, dude. Why am I even arguing about this? Sure. You guys were friends for a long time. Okay. All right. Do you feel better now? You guys were best friends for years. Okay. You feel better? I don't know, Mercedes girl. I don't know. Because again, everybody else is allowed to speak their opinions except me and Laura. We're not allowed. And you and Laura loved Corey. Put that love back up, Benji. What the fuck? Who's Benji? Oh my God. I mean, I'm sorry. If you're really going to sit here and act like this girl's a victim, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Please enjoy your day. I got shit to do. I'm not gonna sit here. All right, you're right, Tiffany. Corey's perfect. Okay. Okay. Friends are not friends. Rogue is rogue. You can't wait for somebody to do it exactly or worse than the other person. Makes no sense. I would have to agree with you there, November Rain. You see how it's just like this is God, I'm gonna be like, can we split the children? Should I go to fucking, we'll split the children, the subs, aka the subs. We'll go to divorce court, and you could have them on weekends, and I could have them on weekdays from 9 to 5. Is that okay? Is that gonna make things better? Good fucking God. A true friend. I know. I'm a shitty friend. I know. I am. You're right. That's what a true friend does. Your definitions of a true friend that you always tell everybody about, they're all right. And I'm a shitty person and I'm a shitty friend. I know. Yeah. You know what a true friend does? A true friend doesn't put you in the middle of their fucking arguments all the time and doesn't fucking always have to have a fucking problem with everybody. That's what a true friend does. But hey, my definition and yours might be different. Just saying. Yeah, she went public first, and I know it's me. I'm the bad guy. I didn't even say anything bad about you, but your mind works a little differently, as we could see, than mine does. So, maybe that's the problem. I don't put you in the middle, and you shared the same feelings about Laura until I walked away from her. Okay. Good fucking God. All right. Sure. You're right. I don't talk to people the way you do, that's for sure. I mean, I can't. I just can't. All right, so do you feel better now? Because I got to blow dry my hair in like 5 minutes. I mean, it's almost dry, but true friends don't breach confidences. I don't think I said anything bad when I went live that night. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. I know it's not going anywhere. It's never going to. It's an endless fucking shit show battle. Okay, you're right. I'm trying to feel better. All right. With that said, I gotta finish doing my makeup and get on with my life here. Getting on with my life. So, nobody's allowed to respond. I'll try to keep that in mind next time. Next time Corey or Jules makes a video about me or you. And then that's it. That's it. I know I'm a shitty friend. We already established that, right? We established that. I fucking suck donkey dicks as a friend. Okay? Okay? All right. Good stuff here. Lots of people are being hurt. Right. All you guys are now. See what I'm saying? All you guys are now in the middle. Sorry. I apologize for that. I really do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right. I know. She knows that. So Laura said things I don't like, and you said things I didn't like either. And I said things you didn't like. We all did it. And so what are we going to do? Keep fucking blasting it? Like, who cares? I put my audience in the middle. All right. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, I am going to move on with my day. It's already way past the time I should have. I noticed the timing here. Noted. Next time. Maybe we could do this again sometime. Hopefully not, but maybe so. Maybe so. I didn't come into your chat the other night when you were live, right? I let you do your thing. So, I could kind of refute some of the things that were said. That's all. But you have a nice day. Try to go outside, get some fresh air. And I am going to do the same. So, thank you. Oh, look. Chloe's here. I mean, whatever her name is. Oh, Jesus. My bruised ego. I think you're the one with the bruised egos. Just saying. All right. You guys all have a great day. And you enjoy being victims, okay? I'm going to go enjoy my day. Have a nice day.